The Women's Hospital is a private hospital like any other hospital, providing all the medical services. But we have this particular department that's called the Gender Violence Coverage Center. That's a charitable trust of the Nairobi Women's Hospital. Here we see gender-based violent clients, and these are clients who are mainly sexually assaulted and who have undergone domestic violence. We treat all ages, and they don't pay a shilling. So what we do at the center is we fundraise for their treatment. On average, a month would see about 250 clients. That's the treatment would range right from medical examination to treatment to psychosocial support.
Can you tell me a little bit about what's happened and what has been the experience of the hospital during this last period of the last few weeks?
The last few weeks, we've received so far about 79 clients as of yesterday. Most of the clients we see, they'll tell you that we are receiving clients, but then we've come for treatment, but we've left many more behind because they're not able to reach. So that's where we got the need of, let's try and come up with crisis centers, not just for the gender-based violence, but for people who, as a result of the post-election violence. The sexual assaults, it's more of the women than the men, though the men are also being assaulted. We also have children. 45% usually of our statistics are usually children. So for example, from April last year to March this year, we saw 2,348 clients, and 45% of those were children. They're gang rapes. And most of them are like supporters of a certain party who are coming, then they'll just come attack houses and they'll rape women in all different houses. People who are carjacked, you have to show your ID, and just because you're coming from a particular tribe, you're like sodomized or you're raped.
Now you're saying that these are mostly gunshot rapes. What is the damage and what is the possibility for recovery? What are you seeing in terms of the medical intervention?
The medical intervention, those who are able to come on time, so we give comprehensive treatment. That would include the examination, the drugs, the psychosocial support. So with time, I hope and pray that they're going to be okay. But again, you're having a situation where, for example, they come to the house and they rape this lady in front of the children and the husband. Even if you're just alone being raped, I don't know. There's a lot of bitterness in the few camps that we've gone to.
What could be done to improve delivery of services for women or children who may be vulnerable to sexual assault?
It's worthwhile to form certain networks so that as NGOs, as the government, as everyone else, so that when something happens, we're able to respond immediately. Like this as you did, sharing strategies of how it worked out in other areas, because this has never happened to us. Because apart from just helping with donations, then we don't want a problem to like recur. We don't want it to take longer to heal than usual. So I think that would also really help.